Greetings all. Welcome to another episode of Messages from Ori, where I channel messages for the collective consciousness. How are you? It's day-oyabunmi. Welcome back. Before we get into the topic of how can we manifest our breakthrough, I would like to encourage you to visit my website for personal tarot readings, Ifa readings, head Orisha readings, Ifa-Orisa related ebooks, and online courses. And also check out my website to learn more about my spiritual community over on Patreon. Ashe. So I'm really excited about this reading because I don't know about you, but the past almost 2 years have been a little tough. It's been hard getting used to this new way of life, always having to be on the lookout for the virus, blah, blah, blah. It's just been tough. So for those of you who are feeling stuck, stagnant, or just really feeling blah about your life and you need a breakthrough, this reading, this channeling is going to be perfect for you. I'm going to look into the I Ching and into this tarot deck and my message cards that I created to just check into how we can manifest our breakthrough in the coming days, weeks, and months. I do believe that every individual has a great deal of personal power. We can use our individual will to change things in life and to manifest really great things in our lives. So that's what we're going to look at today, because we have the power to change our lives, to bring great, increase, abundance. We have the power to just bring positive change into our own lives, okay? So let's look at what we need to do to manifest our breakthroughs. I'll start with the tarot, then I'll tell you the message that we got from the I Ching. I'm sure they're going to support one another. I greet your higher consciousnesses, those of you who are listening. I greet my own higher conscience. May I see and communicate clearly what they want us to know about manifesting our breakthrough. Some of us, some of you, some of us are coming out of a really, really difficult time. I already feel that. Are you struggling with your mental health? Or some of you, have you been depressed and down, considering suicide? Don't give up. Don't give up. Honestly, suicide is not the best option, because chances are you'll end up coming back to the earth, kind of picking up where you left off. So you might as well work through whatever it is you need to work through now. But let's see how we can manifest our breakthrough in the coming days, weeks, and months. First card out is the Sun. Ashe. The Hermit. The Justice card. So immediately I see that some of you really need to make an effort and make it a priority to experience joy, to have joy in your life, to play, to get outside. Some of you are inside too much and you're in darkness too much. If you can't go outside on a particular day, make sure to open your windows, open your shades, clean your space. That really allows fresh energy and movement into your home. There's this need to just be more playful, to lighten up. Sometimes we get so stuck in the seriousness of life and we let, things kind of drag us down and drag our energy down. But your job is to always come back from that. Is to always pick yourself up from those heavy moments, right? And move into this energy of the Sun. Some of you actually can manifest your breakthrough by spending more time with children or being playful like children. There's something about the youthful energy, that innocence, of the youthful energy. Some of you moving to a warmer climate will actually be your breakthrough, will bring your breakthrough. If this is you, you've already been thinking about that. For some of you, your breakthrough, probably for a lot of us, is going to come through spending time alone. With the Hermit card here, there's a need to take a time out, to step back, to just be. For a lot of us, I know this is hard. We don't really want to do that, especially after coming out of lockdown, right? It's kind of like, oh, I just want to be free. But, you know, our collective consciousness and our spirit guides are saying that we need to maintain this priority, this goal of taking time out, spending time alone, because that's where we get our enlightenment. In the Hermit card, we have, I'm sorry for all of the glare, but you see there's a light up here. You see there's a light there. So there is something about gaining enlightenment, gaining knowledge, wisdom from alone time, from going out, branching out on your own. Some of you, for your breakthrough, you're actually going to have to go like away from society, retreat, move into the jungles. I don't know. There's something about separating from society. This is not for everyone, but for some of you who are drawn to kind of off the grid living, that will bring your breakthrough. It'll actually bring you to this place of, you know, this sun, you know, peace and happiness and love. With the Justice card here, I also see that our breakthroughs come when we, there's some type of karmic balance, something that needs to be aligned in our lives, balanced in our lives. For some of you, it's a balance between being out and about, being around a lot of people, being in groups, and being alone. For some of you, the balance is working between working, and playing, right? There's a need to be, to have like this balance between polarities. So if you've been doing something too much, it's time to kind of go back in the other direction, you know, like do the opposite. If you're drinking too much, you need to lessen the amount you drink, you know, like breakthrough comes from being very balanced and stable, I'm hearing as well. With the Nine of Swords here, your breakthrough will come when you stop worrying so much. Some of you are really worrying yourself sick and may actually worry yourself to death. Remember, people get heart attacks from stress, so you have to find ways to calm down. With this Nine of Swords, we see this person is just in a really horrible state. Your breakthrough will come when you learn not to allow things to throw you off and really mess you up. And that's, you know, easier said than done. Things can be aggravating and hurtful, and we can have some really tough times in our life. But remember, you know, our spirit guides, the consciousness is saying to bounce back. You have to learn how to bounce back more quickly from these things. Some of you need more sleep. So try to, you know, go to bed at a decent hour. What else do we need in order to manifest our breakthrough? Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so with the Nine of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune, I'm feeling like for some of us, the way we manifest our breakthrough is by believing in good and being hopeful. Like we can literally manifest, you know, the best for our life by just changing our perspective of life. As we begin to like see life as the glass being half full, we're hopeful, we're faithful, we have belief that everything, you know, we're looking to create in life, we can actually do it. There's a need to move away from this really sad, low vibrational, worrisome way of thinking to seeing the world as our smorgasbord, to seeing our innate ability to create really good things for ourselves and for the world. There is something about alignment. For some of you, your breakthrough is simply going to come through some type of astrological alignment. The planets, something is, one planet is going to move into a particular house or into a particular sign, and that in itself brings that breakthrough. We definitely have spiritual support, so always ask for spiritual support. But sometimes when we're looking at spirit, they're looking back at us. They want us to be more proactive. With the Emperor, you're being encouraged to take charge, right? Like, be bold, confident, and courageous, and know that you can create your own breakthrough by just taking certain actions and by believing in yourself enough to go in particular directions. Now, what's interesting about that, with the I Ching, we're being encouraged to take steady, small steps and progress that way, right? So our breakthrough doesn't have to come in a huge way all at once like a flood, but it can be us just moving step by step, right, in the right directions. And really tuning in to that hermit energy to identify what those right directions are. Because honestly, we know within us the right action to take to get us out of situations. All we need to do is take a step back from everything, to stop and really consider our choices, use our intuition, our discernment, think about what's worked in the past, what hasn't worked in the past, put all those things together and decide what path to take. But it's important to tread carefully, to move slowly, step by step, and methodically. It's like the I Ching is reinforcing this notion of things don't have to happen all at once. Take slow, steady steps towards progress. Break your bigger goals down into smaller goals and then tackle them one by one. It's important that you consider your steps carefully, because what I'm seeing with the combination of the tarot and the I Ching is that sometimes we rush our actions, sometimes we move too quickly, and then we're disappointed with what happens because of that quick action. So you're being encouraged to move slowly. Some of the other prompts I'm getting from the I Ching is that we need to live simply, simplify your life. Really simplify your life. That's going to help you. And focus on gratitude. For some of you, your breakthrough will come when you just focus on what you already have that's working in your life. Move beyond limiting beliefs. Some of us are being blocked by our own limiting beliefs. That's the only thing that's stopping us. And in order to break through, if we just stop seeing ourselves as less than, if we stop seeing that we can't do something, it didn't work in the past, so it won't work now, like all of that negativity, all of that low vibration thought, it's natural, right? But it's not natural to replay it over and over again for years. And lastly, from the I Ching, we're being encouraged to face challenges with a good attitude. And I know that's hard. That's something I struggle with. I get so annoyed at some of the challenges of life. But one of the messages I've been receiving from my guides is that I really need to do that more. Like, when challenges come, just figure out how to overcome them. That's it. Okay, and one of the last cards we got for the tarot is the Ace of Pentacles. So, in terms of manifesting your breakthrough, consciousness is saying, our spirit guides are saying that they are actually giving us something. They're giving us a gift that can help us manifest our breakthrough. This could be knowledge, right? this could actually be money for some of you. Like if you're struggling with poverty mindset, if you're struggling with, money, then there's a gift of money coming that can bring breakthrough. Or this could be some type of money making idea, a new business idea or something like that. But with the Emperor here, we know that we can't just sit on that idea. We have to act on it, right? Even if it's just taking the small steps that the I Ching encouraged. But breakthrough is coming for those of you who are struggling financially. Pay attention to the ideas you have, to the opportunities that come into you. Be careful of missing out on opportunities, right? Like something really good could come, but if you're in this state of worry, you might miss it. Let's get a couple of cards from my message deck and see what we need to do to manifest our breakthrough at this time. Ashe. What do we need to do to manifest our breakthrough? Thought flew out. So we have the thought card. It says negative emotion follows negative thoughts, right? So it's basically if you think negatively, you create negative emotion, and that brings your vibration down. This card says shift your vibration. So if you want to manifest a breakthrough, it's all going to begin in your mind. And honestly, this entire experience we're having here on Earth is all mind anyway. Interesting. So for some of us, the Earth card is going to resonate in terms of manifesting a breakthrough. There's something about getting out, enjoying Mother Earth, but also taking care of the Earth. I feel like for some of you, you're connected to the Earth spirits, and the more you care for the Earth, the more the Earth will come to your aid and support your breakthrough. On the back of that card, we have new story. So here we go again. This is being reinforced. It's all about our mind and our thoughts. New story says the past is dust. Create a new story, a new narrative for your present and future. Ashe. And one more card for how we can manifest our breakthrough. This aligns with the sun. Joy. Joy says, make a conscious effort to experience joy. Get out and play today. Ashe. If you are interested in a personal reading, check out my website, daydreamalston.com. The info is in the description box. And please subscribe if you haven't done so. I'll see you next time. Bye.